Hi, my name is Kausik Misra. I'm part of the analytics product management team, specifically focusing on supply chain analytics. Thank you for taking the time to view this digital session on Fusion Supply Chain Management Analytics. This will be a deep dive on the vision and roadmap. Here is a quick look at the agenda. Today we'll cover the product overview. We'll go into some supply chain specific execution use cases. We'll cover the introduction to manufacturing, some cross-functional insights use cases. We'll also look into some of the advanced analytics capabilities in the machine learning area. I'll also give a demo of the application in action, and then we'll end the session with a roadmap. Fusion Analytics Warehouse is an offering in the Oracle Analytics portfolio. It complements transactional reporting, that is OTBI in Fusion application, and is provisioned with Oracle Analytics Cloud as the underlying platform. Fusion Analytics Warehouse is prepackaged with data from Fusion application modules or pillars like ERP, SCM, HCM, Human Capital Management, and CX, which is Customer Experience. Plus, it is extensible to non-Fusion data sources using the built-in capabilities of OAC, Oracle Analytics Cloud, and ADW, Autonomous Data Warehouse. Here is a sample set of KPIs and metrics with best practice use cases to illustrate the breadth and depth of the prepackaged content. All of this content can be enabled in your instance in a few weeks and provides plug and play visibility into the end-to-end business processes of the enterprise. Some sample use cases which provide immediate value is how to identify profitability and cost drivers, optimize cash and working capital. This is a sample use case from ERP. Then you get full visibility and into spend and minimize your managed spend in the procurement area. This slide illustrates the technology stack and conceptual architecture. All of the capabilities in red is Oracle managed, including the data pipeline. Since FAW comes with OSC and ADW, you can leverage the capabilities of OSC and ADW to extend as required. The gray side on the right allows customers to bring in data from non-Fusion sources and create reports as an extension of data from Fusion. Some of the capabilities like self-service analytics allow you to use the existing KPIs and create your own custom KPIs, the visualizations and dashboards. Live connectivity to a variety of sources. You have built-in connectors to be able to do that. Then data sets from Fusion and external sources. This is all self-service capabilities embedded in the application. Then you can also extend the existing semantic model that comes with Fusion applications. The widgets for common extensibility needs are already provided. Then we are working on APIs for bulk extensions as well, which is coming in the future. Data augmentation allows you to bring in additional data, which is not already part of your Fusion out-of-the-box content. You can bring in additional data from Fusion as well as from other sources. Custom extensions absolutely is possible using your own ETL tools or Oracle ETL tools which come with OSC. Now, the data pipeline does not require any downtime during the upgrade cycles and is fully compatible with Fusion upgrades. This allows customers to seamlessly upgrade without any impact to users while saving cost and resources. These features offer significant value by eliminating the need for testing and maintenance. Now, in this section, I'll cover three areas, broad areas like order management and fulfillment, and then procurement, and then inventory, and covered some use cases. In this particular slide, it illustrates how you can identify demand trends and order promise issues. You can evaluate order fulfillment and delivery performance. This we'll see in the demo as well. And you can also discover bottlenecks in order to crash processes by using the pre-built KPIs. For example, perfect sales order percentage. You can analyze your bottlenecks like cycle times, which you can use the KPIs like sales order on time shipment percentage, and other KPIs which comes with the application. Now, moving on to inventory, you get a clear picture of inventory movement and valuation. You can ensure alignment in inventory levels with your demand. You can again improve efficiency of inventory management by analyzing your on-hand balances, on-hand quantities, and understand cost and profitability at a very granular level, because it comes with cost accounting, subject areas, and COGS and gross margin is included as well. Some sample pre-built KPIs like on-hand quantity and value, like I mentioned. Then you can analyze your item cost and profitability, which comes out of the box. Moving on to procurement, you can improve spend and supplier performance and procurement efficiency. Some use cases you can apply this to is uncover cost-saving opportunities, manage supplier risk and performance. You can enhance procure to pay efficiency. Again, you can analyze your cycle times, your procure to pay cycle times, and improve the by identifying the bottlenecks. Some pre-built KPIs which come with the application, again, off contract spend. What is the percentage of your total enterprise spend that is not on contracts? You can identify agreement leakage spend. So if a spend line item is not on an agreement, the item is not on an agreement, then you can analyze that spend, which is a leakage spend. Your equation to receipt cycle times, average spend for per invoice. You can identify your top 10 suppliers. All of this is already out of the box embedded in the application. Now, moving on to manufacturing, this is just wanted to clarify that this is coming in the near future. And this is just an introduction of what kind of capabilities to expect. Now, the top level manufacturing KPIs will be included in the out-of-the-box content in supply chain and manufacturing analytics. So if you already have supply chain analytics, then this will automatically be part of your upgrade when it becomes available. It will help address business issues like how well are my manufacturing operations performing overall? Am I producing right first time? What is my plant's first pass yield? Is it improving or declining? What can I do to improve my first pass yield? Some of these key manufacturing issues or business questions can be addressed with the manufacturing release. Now, some of the top level KPIs we are targeting is overall equipment effectiveness percentage, first pass yield percentage, what is the throughput of my plant production attainment, and scrap percentage, rework percentage, and so on and so forth. Again, this is just a sample set which we are targeting for the initial release, and it is critical KPIs and best practice KPIs that we have identified. This is a sample dashboard that will be included. You can see there are tiles which give you production backlog, on-time work order percentage, actual production value, plant throughput by product, and basically a drill down from the top level strategic KPIs. This is another sample, manufacturing specific dashboard contextualized just to cycle times like manufacturing lead time, production cycle time, manufacturing lead time variance, work order flow, how much time it is taking. So you can identify your bottlenecks. This is basically a double click on, again, your strategic KPIs from a cycle time perspective and throughput standpoint. You can always extend and create your own KPIs and dashboards as well. Now, let me give you some examples of the cross application or cross functional insights available in supply chain analytics. It helps address business questions like, does your inventory strategy balance your working capital investment? Are your product lead times aligned with customer expectations? Are my billings tracking with bookings? What process improvements required to optimize cycle times? Now, some of these questions are key insights that you have for your business. You absolutely need to go across multiple applications. Like, for example, order management, and AR, accounts receivable, which is part of ERP finance. So if to go across business functions, you and address these questions, you need to have cross application functional insights capabilities. We enable this function, this cross functional capability, by providing you confirmed dimensions, like customer, supplier, product, time, etc., which is already built into your data model. So it becomes extremely easy to for you to go across applications. Like in this slide, it illustrates between ERP and SCM, and you can do advanced insights across business processes like order to cash and procure to pay cycle times. Again, some of this you will see this in the demo. A couple of use cases covered in the demo as well. This is just a dashboard for sample dashboard for cross-functional sites, which is already available in the product today in supply chain management analytics, where we go across order to cash. The first dashboard goes across bookings, revenue, uninvoiced bookings, and so on and so forth. And also the procure to pay, you can go across agreements, requisitions, and how much has been received, how much has been invoiced. Wanted to also give you what kind of machine learning capabilities which will be part of the application. So we do offer very contextualized, curated experience for given business user and specific personas. So non-technical users interested to leverage machine learning in the platform or the offering can have a library of packaged use cases ready to consume results that they can use out of the box. This is a fully curated SaaS experience. Technical details are fully abstracted. So the architecture on the right side actually allows us to build it specifically for use by personas which do not require technical skills. So that part is already available for you to start using out of the box. Now, just some examples of the kind of machine learning features that we are going to enable as part of our roadmap, what we have planned and what is already available. So one example I'll take here is customer collection risk, or date prediction. This is in AR available today, where you can predict the risk of collecting any invoice. So there is a scoring and the capability exists for you to analyze the risk associated with the collections. What we are planning to do on the roadmap on the supply chain management side is supply chain anomaly detection is one area we are going to uncover all anomalies in your supply chain processes and provide that visibility to you so that you can take action. Then we are also working on another sales order delivery prediction, which is a feature going to be available in supply chain management analytics. At this point, I would like to play a demo, which is going to cover the use cases I had mentioned before.
In this demo, we will now analyze how to identify and overcome order backlogs using Oracle Fusion SCM Analytics. Here we are looking at the order and fulfillment dashboard. By using visual controls, you can compare KPIs and get alerts against user defined thresholds. In this case, backlogs have increased very recently, causing more than expected orders to remain unfulfilled. There's been also a decline in customer satisfaction that needs further investigation. There could be multiple reasons for backlog concerns, but let's try to drill down to the cause of this variance and find a solution. Here you have a unified view of all your bookings. Monthly bookings are trending down, while cancellations and backlogs have risen. By analyzing the bookings by product, we see that there is a decline for one of the best-selling items, product Coral. Similarly, cancellations for that product has drastically increased, and it looks like late delivery is one of the main causes for cancellation based on recent customer survey. It's time to explore the cause for these late deliveries, resulting in more than usual cancellations. We now drill down to the product Coral's order fulfillment details. We notice that perfect order rate is trending down, and so is on-time shipment rate, predicting a sharp decline in the near future based on historical data. On-time shipment has been fluctuating over several areas, with Seattle being the top location that's struggling with receiving the products on time. As we get more clarity on the cause of these cancellations, it's now time to look at alternatives to expedite the shipments. Here we have a complete view of the shipping partners dealing with product Coral. It's visible now that the partner Firebird is lagging behind in shipments compared to the others, Prestige and Starboard. By visually comparing the on-time shipment rate and average shipping cost between the partners, it's clear that Firebird is the main outlier, being more expensive and creating the most delays. They've also increased their prices over a period of time, while others have remained relatively stable, giving you enough reason that it's time probably to reconsider existing contracts with them. Meanwhile, Starboard has delivered optimally with stable costs and could be a better alternative to expedite the current backlogs that you're experiencing. This concludes our very brief demo on how to identify and mitigate backlog issues using Oracle Fusion SEM Analytics.
Okay. Now, supply chain and manufacturing analytics will include all content from supply chain and manufacturing applications in Fusion. We already have robust coverage on order to cash and procure to pay and inventory, and are working on planning and manufacturing in upcoming releases. In the latest release, we have cost accounting as a preview and transfer orders, which is inter and intra org transfers. This allows you to analyze your movements between organizations and within an organization, and also do cost and inventory savings um, in your enterprise. This comes the latest release. Like, you already have the procure to pay and order to cash, order management, inventory, all of that is already available, but this was incremental to 22R3, which is the latest release. Now, what is coming next is we are working on inventory balance details in the inventory and costing area, with inventory aging, in transit valuation. What is the value of the inventory which is in transit to your warehouses from your suppliers or another warehouse? Then we are also in the order management area going to add functionality around sales credits. In the procurement area, we are going to add spend classification, which is a feature already part of your Fusion applications. You will be able to pull in that classified spend data and augment your existing spend analytics, which is available in ERP and SCM. Like I mentioned earlier, there is going to be manufacturing work order information to start as a preview. We also have planning, which is going to be a preview feature available to you, which is upcoming very soon. In the future, we have planned ESG, environmental, social, and governance analytics. In the order management area, we have channel revenue management, inventory and costing improvements in receipt accounting, inventory valuation and cost elements will be added. Work order costing will be also added in the inventory and costing area. Procurement will be again improved further. We have very robust coverage already. We are going to extend to sourcing, supplier scorecard, supplier analysis, supplier quality and qualification management. I already mentioned manufacturing will continue to add manufacturing functionality, quality management, which is module by itself. Will have that coverage as well. Supply chain financial orchestration. We are also going to have the issue to resolution process area covered. Once we have maintenance management, uh, PLM or product management, product lifecycle management will also be included. Then we are going to expand into the logistics area, which is global trade management and Oracle transportation management and warehouse management. Supply chain planning, I already mentioned that it's going to be coming out very soon, and we'll continue to improve on that as well. So this is just to give you an idea on what our vision is, what we are going to include in the product eventually, and what is already available. With that, I will conclude the digital session. If you are interested in more information or have any questions, please contact me or your account team. Thank you.